Hello fellow YouTubers, this is DVD Collector 1986 here with a new video. This is going to be a collection update video for the month of October, and not everything in here in this update is scary. Most of it is, and there is a mixture of movies as well as some TV shows in here. So let's get into it. First up, Dark Winds. This is a TV series that aired on AMC. Really well done. Lots of production value, a lot of work, and a lot of effort went into making this show. And I'm not going to tell you what it's about because I don't want to ruin anything for you. But just rest assured, this is one of AMC's best shows, and it's really well done. Next, here is a scary movie that was made in Australia. However, here in the States, it was released by A24 Studios, and that would be Talk to Me. This is a recent movie, pretty much just came out. The ending is a little confusing, but I had a pretty good idea what had happened, and I watched one of those videos where on YouTube where they explain the endings of certain movies, and what happened, what was explained that happened at the end of this movie is pretty much what I thought had happened. So I rather enjoyed this movie quite a bit. Pretty scary. I thought it was pretty good. I might upgrade that to 4K at some point. Speaking of upgrades, this is an upgrade. Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. Really enjoy that. A lot different than the books, but still good. Here is a Shudder original series, Behind the Monsters. I really enjoyed this. There's 6 episodes. They talk about some icons from different franchises. Friday the 13th, Halloween, etc. You'll have to watch the show to find out what all the icons are, but there's an episode dedicated to each one. And there's 6 episodes. And like I said, this was a Shudder original series, but Shudder also released this on Blu-ray, so I had to pick it up. Really good show. Next, The Nightmare Before Christmas. This is the 4K edition. This was an upgrade. You might be wondering why this is in a Blu-ray case instead of a 4K case. It does have the Blu-ray and the 4K. However, I needed a case, a 4K Ultra HD case that could hold 2 discs. So I'll show you what movie I needed that case for, and that would be The Flash. This 4K case that this artwork is in came with this movie, but I had some spare Blu-ray cases laying around, so I put this in a Blu-ray case, and the reason I needed this 4K case for this release is because Warner Brothers has started doing this thing where they don't release combo packs anymore. So if you want this movie, The Flash, if you want the 4K is sold in a case with artwork by itself. No Blu-ray included. And likewise, if you want the Blu-ray, you have to buy the Blu-ray by itself without the 4K disc. They don't do combo packs anymore, and I do not like that. I don't have a 4K player and a 4K TV in every single room in my house, so I like having combo packs because I can, in the rooms where I have 4K, I can watch the 4K disc, and then in other rooms, I can still watch the same movie. I just watch it on Blu-ray. So I bought the movie on Blu-ray initially, and then I bought the 4K, and then I just took the Blu-ray disc and paired it with the 4K. So even though they don't sell this as a combo pack, I essentially made my own. So I really enjoyed that movie, by the way. It was nice to see Michael Keaton come back and play Batman one more time. Next, here's a Blu-ray double pack from Synapse Films. This is for Demons 1 and Demons 2. I really enjoy these movies. These are Italian films with, let me see, I think these were directed by Lamberto Bava, and all pretty much the camera crew, all the behind the scenes people were Italians, and I really enjoy these movies quite a bit. Italian movies in general, they're kind of an acquired taste. Italian movies are very different than American movies, stylistically and all of that. But once you get into Italian films, and if you like them, this is definitely some of the best. But again, this is Demons 1 and 2. The first movie takes place in a movie theater, and the second movie takes place in an apartment building. Basically think of like a zombie outbreak, zombie apocalypse, only instead of zombies, it's demon possession. So it gets pretty freaky. Really good movies. Next, this is a movie that originally was only available through streaming on Hulu, and also I think it might have been on Disney Plus, if I'm not mistaken, because this all of the 20th Century Fox movie catalog is now owned by Disney. And this movie, like I said, was available on streaming for about a year. And this movie is part of a franchise of films, and people, I would say it was pretty well received, and fans of the franchise that this movie is part of wanted to own this movie, physically have it where we could put it on the shelf, and Disney would not do it. They would not release it. Well, finally, they decided they were going to release it, so they did, and that's Prey. This is the 4K Blu-ray combo pack, and it even comes with some special features included, which are really interesting. I will say this: I wish that Disney would. Disney's not known for. They don't like physical media very much, and I wish they would change their minds on that, because if Disney, with their streaming service Disney Plus, if they would figure out, just like Shudder did, that you can have a streaming service, but at the same time physically release your content onto Blu-ray and 4K, people will buy the discs. They will purchase it. And when this came out, the week that this came out, this was this wasn't the number one selling movie, but it was in the number two spot. So this movie sold big time. So I know that Disney made a ton of money off the sell of the physical release of this movie. I really enjoyed Prey. I thought it was really well done, and I really enjoyed it. And I think it's my second favorite Predator movie after the first one. I really enjoyed that movie, and I enjoyed that the movie was set in the I believe the 1700s, if I'm not mistaken, which was a really interesting time period, and the environment. It was just interesting, new, and fresh to see the Predator in this new environment in a totally different time period than what we're used to. And even the Predator looked different because this movie takes place hundreds of years before the first movie. So I really enjoyed Prey. Next, we have Creepshow on 4K. Now we're getting into some Shout Factory stuff. I have this on Blu-ray. I have the collector's edition Blu-ray. I had to upgrade this. Really enjoyed it. It looks good on 4K also. This is an upgrade. This is a new addition to the Shout Factory catalog of titles. But this is a 3-disc 4K collector's edition of World War Z with Brad Pitt. I really enjoyed this movie. I enjoy zombie movies in general, so this was pretty good. This was also an upgrade. This has been part of the Shout Factory catalog for some time, but this is the first time they've put it out on 4K. That would be the very first Night of the Demons. This is probably my favorite late 1980s, well, it's not a slasher. It's more of a possession movie, I guess. But I was one of the people that did not get a chance to see this in the 80s when it came out. I've seen a lot of scary movies from the 1980s, and somehow this one slipped under my radar and I missed it somehow. And so I got to see this movie maybe 10 years ago for the first time, and it was great. And now it's one of my favorites. So this was really good. And the 4K transfer on this was really, really good. Let's see here. And speaking of Night of the Demons, these are not 4K, but this is the first time Shout Factory has had them in their catalog. This is Night of the Demons 2 and Night of the Demons 3. Both of these releases, as well as this one for the first movie, are loaded with special features. So I had to get them. They're a great addition to the collection. And the last thing I have to show you here is a TV show. This is the final season of the original Walking Dead series. This is season 11. This show is over now. And obviously the show isn't as good as it used to be. However, I still love this show, and I wanted to own all the seasons. And I still really like this show, and I'm a fan of it. So I had to get this. So now my Walking Dead series collection is complete. Unfortunately, there are no special features on here other than some deleted scenes. But you would think that being that that's the last season of the original Walking Dead series, that they would have done some sort of retrospective documentary where they kind of, it would be cool if they got all the cast, all the main cast members from the entire show all the way back from season 1 to now, and did some kind of retrospective documentary where they just talk to everybody about their experiences on the show. Maybe they'll, I don't know, maybe they'll do that at some point and release that as a separate documentary in the future. That would be really cool if they did do that. I don't know if they're going to do that though, but that would be awesome. There are 2 other movies that I ordered that have not arrived yet, so I'll just mention them here. I got I don't have it yet, but I ordered the 4K release of Rosemary's Baby, which is that's the first time that movie has been on 4K. And then the other thing I ordered was a documentary called RoboDoc, and that's a documentary. I think it might even be a mini series. I don't know if it's an entire like single documentary or if it's like episodic. I'll have to find out when it gets here, when I watch it finally. But it's basically a documentary about the making of the RoboCop movie, the first one, and the 30-year or so legacy of the franchise. I think they talk about the sequels a little bit in there, from what I've heard, but most of the emphasis of that documentary is on the first film, which is fine with me. I like documentaries, so when I heard that they were doing this documentary, I had to pick it up. But other than those 2, that's it. And if I end up getting anything else, if I end up buying anything else before the month is out, I'll do another video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe out there, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks.